race. He starts on the outside, good front row. Alexander and Watson bring the field to green. Green flags out, 2,000 up for grabs. Here we go. Alexander will lead the field going to turns 1 and 2. Coming out of the backstretch, it's still Alexander. Wyatt Scott to the inside of Bud Watson. Scott's going to take that second spot. Wyatt Scott up to second. Dave Hess Jr. gets to the inside of Kyle Layton. Layton falls back to this spot. Battle starting to shape up for the lead. Alexander holds on. Wyatt Scott putting the pressure on the inside. Alexander holds on here. 2 laps in, 23 to go. Wyatt Scott there in second. Bud Watson third. Dave Hess Jr. in fourth. Kyle Layton rounds out your top 5. Matt Alexander leader. Wyatt Scott had a good run going into turns 3 and 4. He'll look to the inside of Alexander. Alexander holds on to the outside here, 4 laps in. Wyatt Scott keeps looking to the inside of Alexander, but Alexander's got the momentum on the top side. They're side by side down the backstretch, battle for the lead. New leader coming out of turn 4. It's going to be the 3. Side by side they go. Alexander fights back to the inside. Good battle for the lead here. Wyatt Scott's got the momentum into turns 3 and 4. This time we're going to have a new leader, the 3 of Wyatt Scott. Alexander now in second, Bud Watson third. Dave Hess Jr. in fourth. Hess looks to the inside of Watson. Battle for third down the backstretch. Hess is going to put the slider in turns 3 and 4. No. Watson's there on the top side. Watson holds on. Leaders are going to be coming up on some slower markers here. Wyatt Scott's going to come up to the 27K at Killier. Hess now has taken the 3rd spot. Dave Hess Jr. now up to 3rd. Watson falls back to 4th. Wyatt Scott working the lap traffic here. Hess makes a move to the inside of Alexander. Hess now up to 2nd. Dave Hess Jr. now up to 2nd. Wyatt Scott able to clear the 2 lap cars there. 2 lap cars in between Wyatt Scott and Dave Hess. Hess splits the gap right in the middle of the slower traffic. Hess now no lap cars in between them. Wyatt Scott running that outside. Hess running the outside with him. Hess has got about 6 to 7 car lengths of catching up to do here. 10 laps are in. Now comes 11. 11 laps in. 14 laps remain. Wyatt Scott, your leader. The lead is shrinking through the eye test here. Hess is in second. Looks like the lead is shrinking. Wyatt Scott, your leader, loses the handle in turns 3 and 4. Gathers it back up, but he's going to fall back to second. Hess takes the lead. Hess takes the lead. Wyatt Scott gets the 3 car back out on track and takes the 2nd spot. Matt Alexander there on the 3 car there. 3's got it gathered back up. But Hess is going to lead here with 13 laps in. 13 laps in, 12 laps remain. Hess comes around now, puts 16 laps in the books. He's got a good-sized lead over Wyatt Scott in second, Matt Alexander third, Bud Watson fourth. Hess goes into turns 3 and 4, 5 more times around for the 44, Dave Hess Jr. Hess has pulled away. He's got a straightaway lead over the 3 of Wyatt Scott, Matt Alexander, Bud Watson. This one has clicked off here quick here. 21 laps now in the books. Trouble over in turns 1 and 2. Looks like the 77 of Matt Alexander over in turns 1 and 2. Remain. Dave Hess Jr. brings the single file lane here going. Green flags out. Just 3 laps remain. That's why it's a single file restart here. Hess will take off into turns 1 and 2. Wyatt Scott slips up a little bit, opens the door for, I believe that's the 42. No, it's a 225. Bud Watson. Bud Watson takes the second spot over Wyatt Scott. Good 3-car battle for third or fourth, fifth, and sixth going on. Hess comes out of turn 4, going to take the white flag. One more time around for the 44, Dave Hess Jr. Watson second, Wyatt Scott third. Joe Watson now moves up to fourth. Nate Young runs out your top 5. Hess is already building his lead up, but he's going to come out of turn 4 and take the $2,000 payday tonight. He'll take the checkers. We'll get a word with him in just a minute. All right, Dave, this modified's had a pretty good week. You picked up $2,500 last night at Sharon. You pick up $2,000 here tonight at Erie's, and this is the car that you said you haven't been completely happy with, but it's looking pretty darn good.
Yeah, we keep making gains on it. It's definitely heading the right direction, but just a little bit tight now. Makes it a little tough in traffic there, but man, worked out. Track's fast tonight, and man, it's going to be some good racing in the late model for sure. So looking forward to it.
Speaking of late model, you put on a pretty good show. You guys going there 3 wide, and it's been fun to watch. But this E-Mod, you're going to be the points champion here at Erie's again, and it's just been unbelievable. I think you have 8 or 9 wins this season here at Erie's alone with this car. It's pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, man, it's pleasure to drive, that's for sure. I want to thank the whole Sanger family for trusting me with their equipment, and all the sponsors on both my cars, man. There's so many of them, such great people. Just we can do, if everybody can help me out and support anybody who sponsors any of these cars in the pits. If you see a business on there and you're going to have something done, just try to support the people helping these race cars. And thank you to all these fans and the Alexanders and the crew here at Erie's for a great track. Hopefully we can come back and do it again.
All right, get cooled off, get ready for the late model race. Let him hear, folks. Dave Hess Jr. picks up the big $2,000 in tonight's Niemeyer's Garage UMP Modified feature.